Yeah, welcome back to Level Up TV with me, Disrepute, and Vor. Sitto versus D9 in the Quake Live Champions League TDM tournament. All the best European TDM teams. And Sitto versus D9, a Group A match. Going to go on to the second map. Close fought victory there in the first map for Sitto. Now bear in mind, it is a best of 3. If you win 2-0, you get 3 points. If you win 2-1, you just get 2 points for the victory, and the team that lost in that match gets a point for their map win, effectively. So you get a bonus point if you don't drop a map.
Fascinating.
But that could add up for either team here. So if D9, you know, they get the map win now, even if they lose, there's still a positive. Likewise with Sitto, if they lose this map and then lose the next, they've still got that extra point for the first map, so every map means something now.
Thanks for letting us know that, Dis. I mean, every map means something. That's a real, you know, way to live, isn't it? Every map means something. You can apply it to everything.
Give me an example.
But every game means something. Anytime you take part, it means something.
It should do, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a great philosophy.
People should always put in effort.
I agree.
There are some changes, so for Sitto, Flash, Dimitri, Q50 and Zyrex, that remains the same.
Oh, well, no chain?
No, no chain. For D9,
Okay.
Shackle, Alpert, the substitute, Krus and Dabra. Wait, Alpert did substitute in, didn't he? For Centillia.
Yes. You can see it in the console, it says Sentinela disconnected, D9 output connected.
Map Specialist Alpert, I'm going to go for it.
Map Specialist.
Should be good, here we go, Dreadful Place.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Starting off with Krus' point of view, in this red armor room. Did he fail the jump to red, or did he just...
Of course not, of
I
course
wasn't quite
not.
looking. I'm going to get the red armor anyway. Krus, with that plasma gun, remain on him, already started setting up at the quad area.
Teams are tied.
Good bit of plasmaing.
Red leads.
Key to this map, Vor?
Weapon control this.
Teams are tied.
Specifically,
Red
the
leads.
railgun, which Chris is waiting for right now, and the lightning gun.
Very
Over on the
delayed,
other
isn't
side
it?
of the map.
9-second delay on that pickup.
Oh, look at this.
Look at the timing of it, he does go
stole
down.
it away. I'm pretty sure they had someone, Sitto, at the shotgun securing that route in. But I could put that down as a stolen quad.
Good grab anyway.
Zyrex wondering why the rail is so delayed, I imagine. Actually cost him his life in the end.
Now it does have a time in it though. I think both teams will have a time on the next rail, so it could be a challenge spot.
Yeah, I both heard the pickup. You'd always expect teams to challenge for it. It's a very important weapon on the map. Well, it's an important weapon on any map, actually, isn't it? The railgun. I can't think of any map that it's ineffective on. Other than maybe Grim Dungeons, arguably. It's not even on that map, so...
Yeah, I'd say Grim Dungeons is the least effective map.
Excellent.
Or
But still,
specific points you
has
want
its
to
moments.
use it. Yeah, exactly. And in the hands of someone like Salen Sepp,
And the
he can
lightning
still hit
gun,
20
which,
impressives.
are we following Flash? Flash is
Yeah.
near the lightning gun at the moment, so he's using his lightning gun to hopefully secure the next pickup. But look at that. How generous. He gives it away.
With hardly any ammo.
Yeah. Although it's the wise thing to do, even if it hasn't got much ammo, you saw Flash was low on health, you should always try and give weapons to teammates when you're low, or
Wow,
let them
Dimitri
kill
pulled
you
that
for more
out,
ammo.
managed to drop it, and then I got 2 lightning guns out of that Sitto with full ammo. And a railer and Zyrex coming, so very dangerous. And looking to challenge that red.
Zyrex goes down to the machine gun in the back. Doesn't give away his rail though, you notice.
Getting smart play from
Nice machine gun by Dabra.
37%.
Yeah, in that fight it was up in the well,
What do you expect at this kind of
early
level?
50s. I expect 35
Overall.
as a minimum.
35 minimum. Yeah, I'd say it's about right.
I mean, people can say, oh, I spam it, but at the end of the day, don't. You may as well just actually hit it instead.
Yeah, but you're not going to be spamming it enough to lower your percentage that much, are you? That's, I mean, 35
I mean,
is
if I didn't
is a
spam
lowered
it ever,
spam.
I'd hit about 60. But when I spam it, I hit like 40.
Alpha just taking over this railgun point. Is it going to be up soon? Might get an advantage from it. Yep, there it is. So they had a good timing on that.
He's waiting to see if he can hit a shot on anyone coming looking for it, which is smart, you know. Someone might have a time on it from Sitto.
Do you know what? I'm just thinking about this is on a Spanish server, right?
Yeah.
So maybe this is more akin to what D9 are capable of. When they
Yeah,
have
and you can
things
see
they
that
used to
even
have.
on a Spanish server, unfortunately, Chris still gets 60 ping. It's just unfortunate for him. He doesn't ping well anywhere. I mean, even in his own country.
Dimitri for Sitto now with the lightning gun pickup, going to go and challenge for this rail pick.
I'm talking the pings, by the way. None of the pings on Sitto are unplayable. I mean, 65 is the highest with Dimitri, so that's more than playable.
Italian players often get bad ping as well.
Maybe in years gone by, I don't think they do anymore.
Well, they seem to have dodgy connections that might just cut out every now and again, though.
Yeah.
I bet you feel quite fortunate with your kind of ping, Saw.
My connection isn't that good, but my pings are exceptional. I just wish they were higher.
10 seconds to go before this next quad. It looks like Sitto in a good defensive position.
Q50, big kills there. He just killed the
Good as
guy
well
who
for
had
the pickup,
red.
but no one was securing high. In fact, there's loads of
Look at
D9
these
players in
spawns.
it.
They must have spawned at rail.
Oh, he
Nice
saves
saving
it.
rail.
Super 50, saving the day.
Good use of the machine gun, but I think Flash probably expected him to die a bit quicker than that. His
I did.
teammate had to help. Well, in theory, you only have to hit about 10 bullets with a quad machine gun. I mean, that does 120 damage, but you expect, you know, some assistance from the tick down normally.
Look at that. 3 players there. That railer. Railing both Dimitri
What's he
and
doing,
Flash.
eh? What's he think he's doing with that rail? They need to go and take that off him. Wow, nice shotgun by Dabra.
He was
60
Dabra as
damage.
well. Seems so like such sharp reactions there to do that shot.
Yeah, it really was. Should have switched to shotgun to finish off Q50. Nice, red again.
Oh,
damn it.
no, he's giving it away, the railgun. If Dimitri can actually pick it up. Wow, he's lagging a bit. Not having the best luck with his rails today, Dimitri.
Had a bit of luck there. Hits a rail and his teammate on the other player kills him.
So 30 seconds until the next power up. You'd expect the players to start moving over there now and securing it. Dimitri did have a lightning gun. The last one, I think,
Yeah,
spawn.
I think he should have thought about taking a different route, try and look for some health, because, you know, you want a lightning gunner at quad, but now that lightning gun is just with nobody. Nice plasma. Fortunately, Shackle decided it was too nice, he had to kill him for it.
Jealousy. Quad is eliminated though. Sitto doing a good job again. On the power-ups. It's kind of the story so far, just doing a little bit better job on the power-ups, Sitto, over the 2 maps.
Yeah, they are. You've seen they've had 1 power-up so far, but they got pretty much the full time out of it. 3 power-ups for D9, but they've only got, you know, length of time you get from 1 full power-up.
Yeah. More reds for D9, more yellows for Sitto, slightly more greens, and a lot more megas.
We know how important those greens are.
11 nil on their mega health for Sitto. Which could explain the lead. This is quite a big advantage they're getting from that, considering the armors are pretty equal.
It could, but we sometimes say Mega isn't always that effective on its own, you know, without some armor to go with it. Because you pick up Mega Health and it's constantly ticking down from the moment you pick it up.
Well, it's like a 20 frag margin now in favour of Sitto. Get that red ball. Should be
Really need to try and secure a quad, D9. Pick up a lot of kills. Well, not a lot of kills, but we need to just have a quad and pick up a couple of kills with it. You know, clean kills, and look to dominate either the red or the mega area.
There you go, Chris. Oh, what's... Oh my god!
Wow, that was very risky.
Lucky. So lucky that. There's
Especially
no
when
way
you've got high ping as well. You
Yeah.
know, don't always have perfect judgment of projectiles bouncing across.
You couldn't jump like that and it'd be a timed dodge, could you really?
No.
A few seconds ago before this red, looks like he did know when it was up pretty much. Grab that, gonna go aggressive last second. It's not really in areas where he can attack. He decides to attack anyway and pays the price. Wow.
That rocket just looks like it comes through the floor and kills Zyrex. But it wasn't really the kind of quad they needed. They needed more from that, I think. You know, even though they've got control over the red, really what they needed was quad to dominate just for a little while and start... Well, Shackle's actually in the sort of position I was hoping quad would win for them. You know, someone pushing out with the red and playing this yellow area, but you know, he's already looking to back off, even though he... Or maybe he's going to go back and secure the next red. As you can see, actually, Sitto are in position for it.
Mega health up in a second. Shackle is in the position, but he's going to save this LG instead. Oh no! Couldn't do
Saved it from
damage.
Sitto at least, but
Well,
really D9 need those weapons.
yeah.
Need to get them and actually use them.
Mega health in the hands of Dimitri as well. Now he's going to attack down in on this lightning gun area. Is it soon? Does Q50 want it? No, Dimitri, you take it. Another veil off that quad though.
And it looks like quad is secure already. They picked up 3 kills defending it. Not really much chance of D9 getting in. Possibly would just be more frags given away.
Last
Oh, wow.
second rush, great steal.
Yeah, I'm surprised that happened. They just missed the shot on Chris as he came up that bounce pad, and he was able to just find his way to the quad. I mean, he didn't get anything out of it, but it helps because it means the score is going to stay similar.
Yeah, around 15 frag difference.
Yeah, and this is manageable. This isn't over by any means. This is just over the halfway point in the game, and Sitto are looking the better team, but D9 are keeping themselves in it, which is always the key. I mean, when your opponents are playing well, you have to, you have to mitigate it. You can't just let them run away with the game, and they're not.
Dimitri not happy there. I have to say, it's very kind, really, of Sitto to play on a Smash server. I know a lot of teams wouldn't agree to that.
Kind, or is it arrogant?
Well, okay. I think it's kind, personally, but
Like, we can beat you even on a Spanish server.
in a kind
Maybe
way.
that's the attitude.
A kind arrogance. How about that?
Generous.
Something you would do?
I'd play on any server, I don't care. As I already said, ping doesn't even
Japanese.
matter in this game. Netcode is so broken, it really makes no difference.
Well, broken in a good way, right?
Nope.
You sure about that?
Half sure. Because I agree kind of it has its positives, but it's so ropey at times. D9 look like they've set this up early, but it's whether or not they can hold off the push in, and the two of their team aren't there, so it's hard to cover all the angles. They're arriving now, so It looks like they should actually get a fairly clean pickup, barring a late heroic entry from Sitto.
2 seconds to go. Shackle missing that rail shot though. That's going to cause a bit of plasma spam that's
Cause a bit of
not too
discomfort.
easy to deal with.
Red is coming up. Oh, look at that ambush. No way. Flash. Nice LG. Chris really needed to hit his rail there. We saw him hitting them earlier in the game, especially on Hidden Fortress. Q50 typing in some weird language there. Astalastasfa.
That sounds like some kind of satanic chant. I've always known he's a bit dodgy in that kind of way.
You see the score is staying the same. I mean, without giving up any quads, D9, they haven't really used the quad themselves, but just not giving up the quads has meant Sitto have actually not really been able to pull away from them. Sitto have had that one quad early in the game, which they used very well, but nothing since then on the power-ups. But you do feel perhaps that one good power-up now for Sitto with 3 to go could seal the game.
30 seconds to go. 20 frags of difference. Well, 30 seconds to the quad, I mean, not the whole game. I mean, that 20 seconds now. Chris was in a good position to start off with, but the rest of his team being the other side of the map meant it was actually a bad position for the quad setup. So they didn't get the quad locked down, and now they've got to try and break past the Sitto defense of the quad. All trying to go the same route. Looks like they might just try and get it on the exit or the pickup.
Zyrinx is looking fairly healthy. Only got a railgun to work with though, so... Well, I say only. A railgun for Zyrinx is a pretty potent weapon with quad.
5-minute
Yeah,
warning.
let's have a look at his stats with that. 52%.
No, not what you'd expect from him.
Not the 70% rail we saw in the first round, anyway.
Doesn't even opt to go for the rail shot there. I mean, is he lacking confidence with it?
No,
Oh, there we go.
there you go.
That's a nice shot.
Very decent run there. Ended it off. Getting key frags without the quad, really. Oh, they did miss out on the red pickup.
It's alright though, because he's kept himself alive and he's got 10 rail shots to work with. And him and his teammate, they're very secure. And that's all they've got to do really, is just focus more on staying alive and just forcing
Impressive.
D9 to come to them and pick off easy shots with the railgun. I mean, they're ahead and don't really need to go aggressive anymore.
It's going to be difficult for D9 to bring this back.
Yeah, I mean, especially when your team is, your opponent has a lot of railguns in a position, and you can see there another railgun taken by Sitto, and it's the ideal weapon to just sit back and
They're not even attacking the red now.
anytime D9 push out, they can hit those rails, and then what do D9 do? Do they just stay in the fight and die, or do they back off? I mean, either way, Sitto come out on top.
For the mega healths, you seen the stats?
Wow.
Impressive.
Read 'em
D9
out.
might be out D9'd on the Mega.
Read them out.
24-0.
24-0 on mega health pick. You'd think that, just one lucky spawn, the quad's coming up, mega
Impressive.
might be grabbed now. 11 impressive for Zyrinx. Pretty easy quad grab there. Looks like it's going to secure out victory with this quad run.
Impressive.
Nice
Excellent.
convenient spawn there for Zyrinx's rail shot.
Been practicing insta-give spawn rate.
Excellent.
Look at this, 5 frags on this run. He's still got 10 seconds remaining on it.
And we don't normally see many,
6
Quad runs like
frags,
this.
7 frags.
not on this map. This is a lot.
Great run by Zyrinx. And, well, it's remained about a 30 frag difference. Hasn't really
39,
gained
40.
too much from that. What? Oh, yeah, sorry, I misread that.
I mean, for a while, they were struggling, Sitto, to actually expand the score, but you know, now they are just running away with it, really.
So it's eventually caught out there by Shakur. Only his second impressive at the
I
moment.
mean, they've been fairly successful in kind of controlling the red. I mean, it is 18 to 22. D9 have got the slight favouring on it, and I think they've struggled to really push out and secure the major weapons. D9. And unfortunately, we can't see weapon stats because the game doesn't have those. But
I'm really
well, unless we check
surprised
the
in a way.
site
I mean,
after.
the traditional way of playing D9 would have been they'd be stronger on a map like this than they would on Fortress, but it almost seems like in the last few months they've been working on a more aggressive game style, a lot more aim-heavy game style.
Well, on this map, I also think they'd be more effective playing around the Mega more. I don't think the red is ideal for them.
3 seconds to go before this final quarter of the map. It's already won for Sitto. They're going to take this 2-0 in this Champions League. And go top of their group. Group A. Zyrinx, this could be another good run. Gets a nice frag there. Got 2 on the board. Make that 3. That was a really good one. Oh my god, could get out a couple here. 5 on this run, Vor.
You're going to make it 6? No one to shoot.
Looks really comfortable now, doesn't he?
And this, Sitto just took the final Mega Health to make the final statistics 29 to 0 on Mega Pickups.
We were so impressed when D9 did that.
I
deep
know.
inside, but this is almost a better one. I mean, it's so open here just to go and grab one.
Is he going to try? He could technically pick it up as the game ends and make it 30 to 0 if someone stands on the pickup point.
I hope they do. Come on, Sitto,
Come
you
on.
can do it.
No.
But they got them all. That's an amazing performance and control of the Mega Health.
It really
there.
is.
I can't emphasise enough how difficult that is to do.
And look how many reds they took as well. Considering they never really had red solidly locked, you'd say, I think that amount of reds is very impressive as well. 20 to 25. I mean, they got 5 less, but you know, when you get every Mega Health and 20 red armors on top of that, I think that's pretty good
It
performance.
explains the score, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, so
And the map we expected to be closer was in fact not. And we really expected Sitto to dominate Hidden Fortress, and it never happened. And D9 played exceptionally well on it. And then we expected to see maybe an even closer game and potentially D9 take this map off the back of that, but Sitto stepped it up and looked much the stronger team.